Okay, so I know it's like the second week in a row that I haven't hit my Friday goal of a time of 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but in my defense, I did have to work overtime today at my day job, so I would like to use that as my defense against the against any not repercussions, against any demands and whatnot. I would like to use that as my plea. All right. So everyone, welcome back. I've been very busy this week. And so usually I'm able to use my Trailblaze and power and do some like farming and grinding while you all aren't here, do my daily mission, simulated universe. Wasn't able to do that nearly as much, but enough that I did have to do Equilibrium 3 off stream. And just as we guessed, I immediately went from the level cap of 40 to the level cap of 50. And I had some left over still. So I think that is hilarious. But yeah, we immediately skipped to level cap of 50. Didn't last time, we had like 3 more levels to go. But no, 40 to 50 instantaneously. So I already have the quest for Equilibrium level 4, which we are obviously not gonna do because I am still getting my butt absolutely walloped in game right now. So let's look at what achievements I was able to get while I was away. Get a light cone to level 60. Get up to level 3 with the Equilibrium. Get a character with level 60. Obtain a 5-star relic. Yeah, with the Equilibrium level 3, they finally unlocked the gold relics. And unlock 40 curios in simulated universe. 40. Interesting. I don't remember what new one I got recently then. And then lose the battle in the Nildis event in simulated universe. Nildis? Oh, so this must be the double planner event that happened recently. Because I leveled up and I wanted to do the max level that I had access to in Simulated Universe, even though it did say I was underpowered. I wanted to do the max one because now that I can get gold artifacts, I didn't want to waste time getting purple ones. And so I was just like bullheadedly trying to complete the Simulated Universe anyway, at a higher level difficulty than I could, so I just kept dying. I actually almost got to the end of World Simulated Universe World 3 level 2. I was fighting Gepard, and I got him to his second, like his last round, and I died to him. Almost got through it on my own. So there's our achievements I have achieved while you all weren't here. I have a ton of text messages, so we'll go through those in a second. I just wanted to show you what I have been doing since. So anytime, obviously this is my main team, which is the Trailblazer, Gepard, Jingyuan, and Danheng. And I'm hoping I might be able to add Loosha to my main team rotation. And so because I need them to actually be able to fight to level up anyone else, I have to immediately max them out. So they're all level 60. And I have all of their light cones that I currently have on them to level 60. And so I had started on the Trailblazer's traces, which is gonna suck if I get Loosha, because Loosha is either going to be replacing the Trailblazer or Danheng, and it makes me very sad. It depends on how his kit works, because I do not know how it works. We can actually look that up though. Go. It's not here. Where is it? There's like you can like test out the new characters. Is it in Travelog? Yeah, aptitude showcase. This is what I was looking for. So we have fully done this one, the Everwinter City. It's ending soon. I have not unlocked this yet. Obviously, I'm gonna do the showcase in a minute. We have fully done lab assistance, and that ends soon. And this is the one we are gonna be working on today, is the Stellar Flare event. We have some kind of item. Oh. relic salvage, which I don't think I've done yet. But yeah, so let's see how Losha works, because I've heard he's like pretty good. Like he's a healer and like his combat's really good. Automatically heals Eli's, dispels buffs. Okay. So next tomorrow, because this is filmed on a Friday, will be the beginning of my birth month, so I am excited for that.
Let's wait and see.
Interesting. I don't know if that
Let's wait and see.
I did not mean to do that.
Trouble ahead.
Oh, I'm not allowed to change to a different character. Okay, so it looks like he's a light.
That's it.
Bloom.
Ready to jam.
Don't
Okay.
get complacent.
What's your...
The dead return!
Okay, so that's a debuff. Interesting. E allows him to heal other characters. And Q is
no interest
a
in
targeted
conflict.
attack.
Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Okay, and it looks like he can also clear, like, he can clear, if you have, like, debuffs on you, he can, like, clear it, too.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Too late to repent.
Okay, so he does not have, like, an AoE heal or anything.
Pretty
It's
good
just
crowd today.
singular
The
healing.
truth of life in this
And his
century
ultimate
but
attack
division.
is, it, like,
Songs for
gets rid
you.
of the break really hard. The defense, the white bar, I don't remember exactly what it's called. It sends them into break status.
Ready to jam.
Repent. Fighting is meaningless.
Oh, so that's his AoE.
Pretty
so,
good crowd today. Let's rock.
Once his like bar fills up with stars, he does do an AoE like heal at the end. Okay, I'm not sure that's really a play style that I'm very interested in. I've heard that you really need a healer later on in the game. And so I'll give him like, he's not my most favorite playstyle, but because I like his character design, I'll give him like, let's say 3 pulls. I'll do 3 10 pulls for him. If he shows up, great. If he doesn't show up, I won't be like brokenhearted about it. I can see that his kit is good, don't get me wrong. I'm just not overtaken with it or anything. I just really hope who I want later is Dan Hung, and I hope his 5-star is his like kit is great. Shall we do that first? Do our wishes? Or should we wait until Sunday when it's during my birthday month to see if we get a little birthday magic? But let's read our messages first, and then we'll decide on if we're gonna do some polls. Oh yeah, I didn't even introduce myself. I was immediately like, I'm sorry I was late, which is good because I was supposed to be here a while ago. So my name is Poetentate. I go by Poe. I stream on Fridays and Sundays. On Fridays, I'm supposed to stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays I stream at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a TikTok by the same name, and I post content on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And then I also upload my content. Currently it's just my raw Twitch streams to archive on YouTube on Wednesdays and Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's the spiel. Anyway, so Kalis, did your cold get better? Did you take the medicine according to my prescription? Speaking of this, I swear there's like a stomach bug going around right now, and my stomach has been upset last few days, which sucked because I had to take a certification course for my day job at night, and when you have an upset stomach, that's very difficult. But I didn't get some of the ingredients in your prescription. This appears to be a Bellabog specialty. I'm on the express and can't get my hands on them. It's my mistake, sorry. Come to the clinic later. I'll prepare some medicine for you to use on the road. As a trailblazer, the health of your body is of utmost importance. You must take care of yourself. Well, it's interesting to find out that we can even get sick. I was wondering if we even could, considering that we're not really human. Like, we were generated by a computer, right, to house the Celeron. So, like, I was wondering if we could even get sick. Alright, from Branya. My speech at the Golden Theater is about to start. Are you nervous? You saw it through me. I thought I was doing a good job hiding it. Do you have any tips for relaxing? Throw in the towel. Just don't do the thing that's making you nervous. No, terrible advice. Have a chat to calm down. Take your mind off of it. Rubbing your face with a towel only works if you don't have makeup on. Having makeup on and rubbing your face with a towel is a terrible idea. Like what we're doing now. True, I don't feel as nervous anymore. Man, I really love the pom-pom emoji stickers. They're so great. They're calling for me. I need to go. Thanks for the tip. You can do it. Fighting. Fighting. Anyway, Serval. Hey, Kalis. I just wanted to thank you for your helping Molly out. I don't remember who Molly is, to be honest. Is she okay? She's fine, in pretty good shape. Don't worry, I'll look after her. Come down to the workshop if you can. Molly is not as grumpy as she seems. She actually wants company, and she'd be so happy if you could have a chat with her. That's all I wanted to say. See ya. Oh, we got a side quest. Trying to cut down on those. Alright, so I think this guy is, or gal, this person, is the one who's gonna give us the quest for the event. The stellar one. Kalis, the hero who reverted the space station's crisis. Is that you? Yes, it's me. Awesome, it took me so long to get your number. Yeah, I wonder who gave it out. I have something I want your help with. Could we please have a chat the next time you drop by the Herta space station? I'm only taking advantage of... Oh, don't be like that. It won't be for free. I'll pay you. I found a weird simulation program that needs to be tested by folks with lots of combat experience. You found the simulated universe? I can't think of anyone more fitting than you. Please, I'll be waiting in the space station's master control. Oh, that's not good. A combat-oriented event right after I raise the world level? That's not great. Kalis, save me! Where are you? I'm at home. Is your dad trying to get you to eat vegetables? This terrifying thing called homework is keeping me in my house. I can't go outside to adventure. You'll grow tall if you do more homework so you can become an adult faster. Really? You better not trick Hook. Why don't I help you with the homework? If you finish early, you can go play early. How does that sound? Wow, not bad for the honorary member. Let me know when you get here. I'll be waiting for you. As you command, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Alright, Sampo. Certified Ancient Relic Agent. I see. Fam! I've been thinking about something. I think, after being in business for so long, I'm really tired. I want to quit. What do you think? I can't say for sure. What business are we talking about? Is it some kind of new scam you're pulling? You're so funny. Why would I do that? I've always been loyal to my fams. I just want to do a small business and live a simple life. That sounds good to me. What are you, an isekai protagonist? For that to happen, I have to have What are you, an isekai protagonist? You know what would be absolutely hilarious, just as a plot, is if Sampo actually is like an isekai character, like he was pulled into the game, and it's like there's a canon Sampo, which might be the 5-star Sampo, and then 4-star Sampo is canon, yeah, so 5-star Sampo's canon Sampo, who he would have been without being possessed by the isekai character, while then 4-star Sampo is an isekai character who's trying to use his knowledge of the future to pull off like the plots and stuff and like get rich that you always see in every isekai story. Because they're like, oh, we need to make them rich somehow so that people don't question where they get the money to do their activities anymore. But yeah, so, but like the person who possessed them does just not have the know-how on how to properly like actually enact their plans to get rich, or they're just like the common person who doesn't know how how to set up a sunk pump to make the new invention for the well that apparently every single other isekai protagonist is able to do. And so they're just like failing miserably at successfully becoming rich. That would be the funniest way to deal with Sampo, that he's just like a canon isekai character and it's like a person from our reality that got stuck in Honkai Star Rail. I gotta shower. Talk to you soon. I haven't finished yet, friend. Hello? Are you really showering? Aw, that sucks. I've seen this text. I've seen this chat. I was spoiled for it. If you're playing as the girl, Stella, and you say that you're showering, Sampo will be like, without me? After this text, are you really showering? Canonically, Sampo doesn't like the male trailblazer that way. Our bi icon is a lie. Anyway, Sampo. Hey fam, help me forward this link. Are you earning money selling ancient relics? With a bear market for the first half of the year, this kind of relic has been most profitable. Pay me first. I'm not getting scammed by this man again. Bro, that's too direct. Won't you help poor Sampo? Which relic was the most profitable? The article already wrote about it. It's an ancient mobile phone. Is it the Nokia? Those can put you in touch with ancient people after all. Ha 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 ha. And the older the phone is, the more ancient these people are. You've earned back your investment the moment you bought one. It'll never go down in value. If you don't believe me, then I can give you one. I'll put you on the waiting list, but you have to wait about 7 days. It's gonna have like recordings of this man trying to do other voices. I just know it. There's a waiting list for ancient relics? Yeah, only after the customer has put in an order can people go make. Oh, or the phones are connected to each other, and so the ancient people they're hearing is just them talking to each other. Sorry, typo. I meant dig. Uh-huh. Well, now we've caught up on all our messages. So these are who you can get. You can get Peya. It's not Shu Shang. It's the one who plays Mahjong. And then the new character, who everybody is simping quite heavily for. Alright, as I stated, we're gonna do 3 pulls for Lavusha, because I have to have my Dunhung fund, and also my Kafka fund. And as I stated, if Kafka has pupils, unlike her in-game model that is pupilless, I'm not pulling for her. I'm not even gonna do like I'm doing with Loosha, where I'm giving it like 3 pulls. I'm not pulling for her if she has pupils. End of conversation. Alright, Loosha. Alright, pull 1. No rainbow ticket. We at least get a 4-star though, because it was a 10 pull. And that puts us at 13 pity. Because last time streamer luck was very real and I got Jing Yuan quite literally within my first 10 pull. Oh, look at Yukong! I've heard she's very good. It's a new character. So, for those of you who have seen my character log, before Yukong came out, I was only missing Su Sheng. I had every other 4-star except for her, and then obviously I didn't have Yukong earlier, but now I have her. Okay. 2 more pulls, let's see. Alright, no 5-star, so that'll put me at 23. I almost kind of want to lose my 5-star, that way I'm guaranteed for my next character. I would want to lose to Gepard or Welt. Okay, first Pela Eidolon in this set of pulling. I think I already have an Eidolon for her. Eidolon? Alright, one more 10 pull. Let's see. Okay. That puts us at 33. I might be convinced to pull some more. That's why I'm never allowed to go gambling, is for that exact reason. Oh! Well, I guess that's gonna make it so I need to put that on my Arlen, who has a card on him right now. That's a 5-star card. But I like to put everyone's personal 4-star on them unless they have a personal 5-star. So I guess that has to go on my Arlen now. The question is, should I keep pulling just because? Or should I save up and be responsible? Because from what I've heard, his like kit is so good, and I already have his 4-star. Like, I don't even really need to pull for his 5-star. Like, I already have it. And I don't, other than Natasha, I don't have a single healer. Like, I don't have Bailu. Okay, and I've heard you need 2 healers. Yeah, this is why I'm not allowed to gamble. Let's do another temple. Just because we have the tickets. Alright, puts us at 43. But, like I said, if I lose the 50-50 on Loosha, wouldn't be mad. Okay, another Yukong. Alright, this puts us at... I just assumed I wouldn't get it, yeah. You can tell I'm like not all that enthused, so he's like, I'm not gonna come. You don't even want me to come. I said that too many times. Alright. Okay. Jing Shu. So now I've gotten all of the 4 stars that were available on the banner. This should put us at 63, so we're at least at like, okay. We're getting close to pity, because it's out of 90, right? So we're getting close. another Arlen. That's surprising. I guess I'll get superimpose 1. Let's go to the shop real quick to I don't even have enough. Oh wait, I think I had. I don't need to get Sampo. It's like, I don't need a Sampo constellation. Back to warp. There we go. So this should put me at 73, so I might hit it on this one. I did hit it on this one. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Like I said, if we lose the 50-50, don't do that. It's just, who are we gonna lose it to? I would love another Gepard. Okay, Yukong. Hello. We did not lose it, everyone. Reverse psychology. Pretend to be smart and be like, oh, we were using reverse psychology. Telling him we didn't want him to come home so that he would. Okay, so we're now at 4 pity. And we already have his 4-star, so let's go to characters. We have a lot of Adolins now to put in. As you can see, I already had her up to 2. So look at that. 2 more and we'll have her fully maxed out. Had her at 1 already, apparently. And we got quite a few Yukongs. Not you. Okay, details. Light cone. We have your 4-star. Where is it? Here it is. You can see Jing Yuan in the background there, so he might be interesting to see why those two are hanging out. What is your, like, ascension material? Because I've run into where I can't get some of them because oh yeah, I've heard like some stuff that there's like a person's like corpse that's in that coffin that he's just dragging around. I've heard that in some places. A little concerning. Alright. And then let's superimpose one of these Arlens. Bam. And then we'll put it on Arland in a second. I have all of the 3-star ones already maxed out, so there's nothing. As you can see, I was doing the planner event with the double drops. Okay. And let's go put it on Arland. Which means I don't have Clara, so I can't do anything. Like, Arlen was the best person to put Clara's on because I think all the other characters that are good for it, I have their, like, person-specific light cone, and unless they have a 5-star, I like to put the person's person-specific light cone on them. And so now I'm just gonna have a 5-star one sitting in my inventory, I guess. Where is it? There it is. Well, that's exciting. We now have Losha. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'm gonna lose my next one, because the next pull is probably gonna be Dan Heng's 5-star. And that would make me cry. But we do have quite a bit of time to build up to it. Now the big question is if I should even attempt to pull for Losha's light 5-star light cone or not. What else can we get on it? Let's take a look. What other ones can you get? Okay. Is this, it says guitarist. Is this the other sister that we hear so much about? Wait, is that Pela? Is Pela the other sister that Gepard and Serval have? Whenever they're like, oh, my sister. And so I'm always like, oh, I forgot they have another sibling. But a good night, the genius girl that worries a lot. So this is Pela's light cone. This might be Clara's 4-star light cone, because I don't think this is Hook's. And then I would say this is Yukong's. And then of course this is his 5-star. I wonder how much different it is compared to his 4-star one. Well, we can check. We have the 4-star one. Increases attack by 24. Regenerates energy and speed. Okay. Attack, energy, and speed. So let's go to our characters. This one, resistance, healing. It's resistance and healing. As a healer, isn't healing better than attack, speed, and energy regeneration? Well, the energy regeneration is the one that gives him his AoE. His AoE healing, where you don't have to specifically heal one person. So the AoE healing one might be why you should go for his 5-star light cone. We'll do a few pulls. Why not, since we have him now. We have obviously no pity because I was desperately trying to get Jingyuan's light cone there at the end. Anyway. And then this is where we are on this one is we're on part 9. Enhance 4 relics level 12 and clear stage 12 of the Forgotten Hell. I might be able to get, let's look at our relics for a second, since I've finally gotten golden relics. So yeah, so oh, we went up to 2 without, went up a little farther than we meant to. Do we have another locked? I only lock the ones that are like decent light cones or decent equipment. I don't have any other locked. And I need to get how many up? 4. Oh, the 4 stars max out at level 12. That's interesting. I did not know that. That's much lower than like the max level for equipment in Genshin. I think it's like 20, but that might be the golden ones. I'm so used to my golden. Oh, and 15 for this. So it is still a little lower than what it is in Genshin. Okay. So that gives us this one. I haven't fully maxed out my team yet, so I'm gonna leave Forgotten Hall to another day. Level a 4-star relic to max. And level up a 5-star relic to max. I can definitely see relic grinding is probably going to be in my future, but first we're going to be doing all the level up and whatnot before we even start relic grinding, because it's just going to be so monotonous. Alrighty then, so might as well get my characters fully maxed out before I start doing that nonsense, because that's what I'm doing on Genshin, is just relic grinding, and I have been stuck in that one domain that's on one of the islands in Inazuma for multiple months, and I still have not even gotten a decent equipment set for Chongyun. I am frustrated, honestly. That's why I was so excited when this game actually has it, so that you can kind of like, you can pick what main stat is on your relics if you have this item, which that was great timing. Might actually get all the way up to 50. And if I get up to 50 naturally, just as a progression, I buy this as well. But last time I was not able to get up to it, but this time I might be able to. Okay, so now that we have done some maintenance, you know, spent a good 40 minutes doing that, let's look at our quests. So as I said, I am already at equilibrium level 4. I have the thing for it. Can't do it because I'm literally have been stuck playing the events constantly, so I have not gotten to the new area. Because I intended to do these first and then do these before I went back there. I had gotten all these down actually, and only had these two last time, and then I think like one of these, but they came back. So let's see, but we're gonna do the event because again, we apparently are just stuck in events. Let me check to make sure the stream's still going well. It is, which is delightful. Sorry I'm so low energy today, guys, gals, pals, because I have been running on 4 hours of sleep because that night course I was talking about, and I've only been getting 4 hours of sleep, and I know some of you are superhumans and can actually run off of that without becoming zombies. I am not one of those people. I actually had to resort to coffee to stay awake in my classes. I do not drink coffee normally. And then I had to do overtime today. Oof. Alright, head to the space station. We got... someone has called for us. Oh, it looks like our day. Oh, it's gonna be that old man that's like, help me make this AI more human-like.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
I don't think it was on stream, but I got the first quest where they introduced the fact that he made another robot of her after we did the quest where we chose to let her know about her existence, and then she malfunctioned on purpose because, well, semi on purpose, and then he had to dispose of her, and I was like, good, we have done the moral thing. And then he makes another one, but this one, instead of pretending it's the real person, he lets people know that it's like an android that he's teaching to see how far it can become human before it malfunctions like the other one did. I was so mad. I threw a hissy fit for like 10 minutes because of it. Okay, what do we got? Who are you? Oh, if it isn't the famous Kalis. I'm sorry. I was immersed in my research and lost track of everything. I didn't expect you to respond to my humble request. I'm incredibly grateful. I'll never miss a patch update. Patch update? No wonder you're the savior of the space station. You're speaking in jargon that I can only dream of understanding. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Grumpy. You can call me Grumpy. I feel like that's an alias. That's like in a book, if you were like Snow White, is like a Snow White retelling, and you stumble across a business in the woods, and you ask the bartender his name, and he's like, you can call me grumpy. And you know that it's an alias. This is that feeling. And I'm a level 1 researcher at the Department of Implement Arts. I just moved aboard the space station, so I'm still getting used to this place. I don't suppose you know Miss Wen Shilling, my tutor. You mean the small child? Miss Shilling, how should I put this? She's a great person. It's just she's not the best at mentoring. You basically have to rely on your own wits to get some directions if you're working under her. Oh, I hate those bosses. I've had those as bosses, I've had those as teachers. It sucks. Because I need very clear-cut instructions and like a list of tasks to do. Because if you're just like, find something useful to do, I'm gonna do the most most out-of-pocket thing. Like my day job, right? I'm an electrician apprentice, right? We have a material connex. It's like a shipping container that is full of the materials for our project. It is disorganized as all get out. Because the other teams, the other like HVAC, plumbing, whatnot, come into our connex and use the products because we're not allowed to like lock it up. And so I was like, man, I really wish I could organize this. And my foreman was like, oh, do you want to? And I was like, yes. And so he was like, yeah, just, you can stay out here and organize it. And so that's what I did. I did that for 3 days. And I still made very little progress in that thing because it's a very decently sized shipping container. It's not like one of those small ones. And so like, that's the thing is like, oh, find a way to make yourself useful. I just bury myself in the freaking supply building trying to organize it so that things can actually be found. Helped me figure out what a lot of things are called. So when people ask me for spring nuts, lock rings, and cat bushings, and square nuts, I know exactly what they're talking about because I've been handling them for 3 days straight, trying to put them all together. But, you know, off topic. I'm probably gonna get off topic a lot right now because my brain's just out of the room, existing in another plane currently. I can barely read. But I'm gonna be here because I said I would. How did I said that? Office politics, that's my forte. Absolutely the frick not. Oh my gosh, office politics suck. Yeah, I'm not excited for politics because again, I eventually, like, my goal as an apprentice, if I could not use it to immigrate to another country, because that's like, I have 2 goals. One of them is using it to just immigrate to another country. Preferably Ireland if I could, and take up a position there. But my eventual goal was, if I stayed in America, would be to become an OSHA inspector. And to do that, you have to be an electrician inspector first, or at least, like, you have to be an inspector of some form. And since I'm an apprentice, I need to be an electrician inspector. You know, like, the job, anyone who's trying to like grow on the corporate ladder to get like to the next positions knows how much nepotism is in the workplace, and it is a nightmare. Like, even my interview to get into apprenticehood, they're like, who do you know? Is there anyone who could put in a good word for you? And they would play it off as like, oh, character references from people that we know the character of are much better, but we all know it's office politics. Anyway, oh my god, I'm not gonna stay on track today. I'd like to hear the main point. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have told you all that. Literally me right now. Literally. In a nutshell, Miss Schilling threw me a set of weird simulation software and asked me to test them. At first I thought she gave me some junk software that can be found all over the place, the kind where you've got no idea who developed it. It's probably riddled with bugs and keeps crashing every few seconds. That's my TikTok right now. I'm trying to because it's Friday, I'm trying to post my TikTok for Friday, and it keeps crashing. But actually, it was complete and logically consistent battle simulator, and the developer even gave it the official name, Stellar Flare. Aw man, I eventually want to make like a farm dating sim, the ones that are coming out a lot right now, but like back when it was really only Stardew Valley and Rune Factory, I want to make my own eventually. But Anyone who's even looked at how to develop a game knows it's a lot of work, and so I just do not have the enough free time to do that currently. That makes things a bit hard for me. If it was some tacky half-baked software, then I'd only need to spend an afternoon running some simple tests for a 2-page report before handing it over. Sounds like college, yeah. But this is a genuine combat simulator. I can't master it on my own. My report is due next week, but I've made no progress at all, so I'm really hoping you can help me in any way at all. Obviously, she can't ask Herta. Herta doesn't even exist on this space station half the time. Asta and some random guy. This is again her boss. This is the closest to a decent answer. No way, he has his own job and he can't skip his work just to help me with something personal. You can call it a collaboration. You're a scientist. If you are outside of your field, you find, well, I guess that's what she's doing with me. Anyway, since you're here, can I trouble you to take a moment and take a look at this stellar flare for me? This simulator has a lot of stages, and the developer even split each stage into 3 difficulty levels, but even the easiest mode is far too much for me. But for an experienced trailblazer like yourself, this kind of simulation should be a walk in the park, right? I don't know, I just raised my world level. It might not be. I installed Stellar Flare in the terminal right over there. It should be on the desk. My performance appraisal is all on you, Kalis. I haven't even agreed. You are presuming a lot. Alright, defeat enemies within a specified numbers of rounds to complete Stellar Flare Challenge. Before the start of each battle, your HP, skill points, and energy will be restored to a specified amount. Each stage will provide unique and significant buffs to allies, as well as chances for enemy toughness and weakness. Utilize these buffs and enemy traits to greatly increase combat ability and efficiency in the stage. After completing challenges in Giant Star difficulty, the Super Giant Star difficulty will be unlocked. In the Super Giant Star difficulty, you will face 9 waves of enemies, and the enemies will become stronger every 3 waves. You can claim rewards separately after eliminating the 3rd and 6th waves of enemies. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to do these since I just leveled up my world. Alright, so we can do these 3 today, or we can try. This one unlocks on Saturday, this one unlocks on Sunday, though it might not unlock by the time I'm streaming. So we'll at least do this one. This is a 9-day event, so it will still be going on next weekend, and so for anything that I don't get done on Sunday, I will probably do these 4 on Friday. Let's look at our rewards. Okay, so if you do so many of them, you get one of these guys, which you use for traces, I've found out. I just used my first one on my Trailblazer. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, 50. You can use Arlen if you'd like. We're gonna go with the tried and true. Currently my team of choice.
Fighting is meaningless.
Now here's the question. Can I stop battle? I can!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Here, there's thunder.
So this is where I would ask, like, how's everybody's week going? What's everyone been doing? For me,
I'm made to be
as
broken.
I said, very busy this week. Did I have anything? I remember I had something I had to do on Monday. I couldn't tell you what it is now, but I did have to do something.
Break!
Tuesday was the beginning of my night course that I had to do for training.
Break!
And the classes were like 5:30 to 9:30. And when you have to leave the house at like 6 o'clock in the morning,
Show no mercy.
you're not getting much sleep. But that day I was able to pause conversation. Don't worry, I'll come back in the next fight. Okay, here's the rewards. So we at least want to get to Giant Star because that's the Stellar Jade. It doesn't matter if we do the Super Giant because you know, it doesn't incentivize us if it's not without Stellar Jade. I do that with the Genshin events. I literally only do enough of the event to get the things which I want. Which is usually just the Primos, a character if they have it, like a house piece or a new weapon or something like that. And then I do no more of the events. I don't try to max out any of the points. If I do, it's fun, but otherwise I'm just like, the bare minimum, please. I guess this is like trying to show off like your for your combat. How
forged
like,
in ice.
oh, if you max out this stat, it'll look like this in battle, or if you max out that stat, it'll be good for you and stuff like that. But anyway, so on Tuesday I had to get takeout because of how close my work ends to when my night class was. And I went to a ramen and hibachi place, different one than I've gone to before, because I'm trying to find food that's actually... I'm not going to get to explain to you what I've eaten at this rate. And trying to find something closer to what I ate when I was in Korea.
Are made to be broken.
And so I went to this place, and it was really good. Like, it wasn't... It was, like, the closest I've found so far. Still not quite on par, but, like, the closest I've found. The only issue is that the food was really, really greasy. I got a pork ramen. Tasted so good. You can literally see the grease on top, but that's probably because they put, like, good quality ramen in that, or good quality pork, like good slices. But because of that, it absolutely destroyed the biochemistry in my stomach or something. Because ever since Tuesday, I have had stomach issues every single day. Like, I came out of that place, even though the food was delicious, I literally had to sit in my car trying not to throw up. Because I was just dying from the food I had just eaten, even though it tasted good. The Genie one is so good with energy recharge, apparently. And then we went to class for the first time. And I was able to get home, only got 4 hours of sleep. Went to work the next day. Almost fell asleep while driving. Like,
There's thunder.
Forged in ice.
thankfully I didn't.
Never falter.
And then work was a little tough for the first 2 hours before my body figured out that I was not going to go back to sleep anytime soon. And then we did pretty good, and then I went to a fast food place, and got cold brew coffee with vanilla, which I do realize has milk in it, and that's not great when your stomach's not doing well, but I needed some kind of stimulant, and I refused to drink energy drinks because of all the heart issues that I've seen, and my dad's side of the family does have heart conditions, and I am currently taking the potion, which has, I believe, a minor chance of increasing, like, heart problems. And so I don't even want to chance it. So I got cold brew coffee. Coffee usually does nothing to me, like when it comes to actually waking them up. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I drink coffee because it wakes me up. And I do not, because it does not do that at all for me. Okay, we weren't able to get both, but we were able to get one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that one for any of the other... Well, the relic materials might be worth it, actually. Losha. I wonder if I should try him. It would be good. I really do feel like I would have to replace the Trailblazer to use him. because that's who I would have replaced. Gepard does something similar without the healing. And so I was thinking it was probably going to be like these two, this one and Donghung, probably. That's why I'm hoping Donghung's 5-star kit is immaculate so that I can replace Donghung with himself. So I guess I can't put him in second place because the healer should not be that up front. So we'll do that setup. I did not mean to do Giant Star first, but we'll do Dwarf Star next time then.
Here, the thunder!
Is that all? A will forged in ice.
Interesting.
Never falters!
Anyway, did you see that giggle
The dead return!
that Loosha just let out?
Show no mercy.
Oh my gosh, I can see why people have healers in their team. Anyway,
It's but a vision.
what was I saying?
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh yeah. And so I had it, and it again doesn't wake me up physically. It keeps me from getting sleepier, though. It doesn't wake me up more. I'm still very tired, but it also keeps me from getting... What? It just... Oh my gosh, I wish I had known that if you do a higher difficulty that it just straight up skips the dwarf one. That you can do them both in one sitting. That's good to know. I might have to do it. I just got done almost building the Trailblazer, and I'm gonna
Here,
have
the
to.
thunder!
And I'm gonna have to lose him to Loosha. So sad. Anyway, but yeah, so I was getting stopped from getting more tired when I was drank the coffee during my event, my training. But oh my gosh, it made me physically so twitchy. I was so much more twitchy during that training course than I have ever been in my life.
Forged in ice.
So much so that I was
Never
like
falters.
apologizing to the people next to me because I was twitching, moving, and doing stuff so much.
Show no
But
mercy.
yeah. So then, again, I only got about 4 hours of sleep that night. Went to work the next day. Already knew I was going to need the coffee again.
Here, the
Which
thunder!
is good to know for when I have to take, when the school semester starts for apprentices, because that means I'm going to have to pick up some cold brew coffee when I go to...
Receive divinity.
When I go to... Oh my gosh, that was a high heel.
Forged in
When I go
ice.
to
Never
the
falters!
store, I'm going to have to make sure to pick up some cold brews so that I can take it with me.
Repay.
The dead return!
Oh my gosh, this little is cracked. I'm saying unlock because I literally can't think. Anyway, so I went about my day, nothing too exciting happening. And then I just went back to that same fast food place and got some coffee because I didn't know where else to get the coffee I wanted that wasn't too far out of the way.
Show no mercy.
And then I went there and I took like a very small nap in my car before the training began. Which was a terrible decision because I felt more tired after the nap because I had to like drag my brain out of the abyss that is sleep. And then thankfully that was the last day of training and we got our certification. It was just a 3-day class. I'm probably going to take the next level of that class because if you do it within so many days of doing the first level, you do not have to team setup. Oh, I have to click it over here. Let's just try it out with Himiko this time. But yeah, because otherwise, if I don't do it within the day limit, if in the future I ever need to take that
Humanity
certification.
never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh my gosh, I love Himiko's ultimate. It's so cool. Anyway,
Is that all?
and so I will probably be doing that, which will probably cause something very similar to what I'm experiencing now.
A will forged in ice.
So then
Never falters!
I went to work today and had to work some overtime because we were working overtime all week, but I got out of it because I had to go to my certification course, and I wanted to show that I'm like willing to do overtime because if the rest of the team is and you're not, it's kind of bad for you.
Conflict
And so
is
then I came
pitiless.
home, took a quick shower so I wouldn't feel like I was still at work. It also poured
Show no
rain
mercy.
here recently, and so it's humid as all get out here.
You won't get away.
Man, her
Humanity
AoE
never
attack
conceals
is
its
great.
desire to control the heavens,
So that was
and
pretty
I'm no
much my
exception.
week. Another reason I want to move out of country, our healthcare system sucks so much. I got a procedure done like 6 months ago, a surgery, and I just got a bill concerning that surgery that a lab work was done, and the bill's for like $600. Because apparently I made sure that I went to a doctor that was in network, meaning that my insurance would pay for it. But then that doctor decided to use lab work for an out of network lab, and so
You won't get away.
I now have this like
Humanity
big
never
bill
conceals its
that
desire to
my
control the
insurance
heavens,
isn't
and
really
I'm no
paying.
exception.
And so I'm gonna have to do a lot of back and forth between the company and my insurance to try and get more of it paid. So that's great. And then as I've said before, my birthday month, July, is coming up really quick. I know
Humanity never conceals its
the
desire to
archive of this
control the
video
heavens,
might not come
and
out
I'm
till
no
August, so that's
exception.
gonna be funny. It's like, oh, July is coming up. July passed already by the time this video goes up,
Conflict
which
is
is kind of
pitiless.
funny. Or it might be like the end of July.
A will forged in ice.
And
Never
I feel like the
falters!
delay in these videos and them getting posted. I only post 2 a week, but I also stream 2 a week, and I'm like,
Stay close.
so it's kind of behind.
Step back.
I'd have to post like, I think, I wonder how many are currently up on my YouTube.
Hear this thunder. Show no mercy.
Let's see, I can check that while it's auto playing.
On my mark. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Conflict is pitiless.
Give it up.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
A will forged in ice. Never falters!
Yeah, so it's posted like episode 14, so like my 14th stream.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the
Apparently
heavens,
it's my
and I'm no
22nd
exception.
stream, so I'm almost like a full.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
I'm like almost like
Here,
half, almost a full 14 episodes behind, and since I only post 2 a week, that's almost like 7 weeks behind.
Not a step back. On my mark.
So maybe eventually, just to make sure that I actually get like up to speed, I might just like post a ton of videos in one sitting so that it won't be like so far behind. Okay, so that's the event. It's just a combat simulator like Simulated Universe or Forgotten Hall. Not very different. That might be a little like boring for some people, but hey, you're getting like free stellar jade out of it, so good enough for me. All right, so now that we have finally, oh, I got an achievement. What did we get? Speaking of coffee, a cup of coffee thrice a day keeps the foggy head at bay. A single battle use Himiko's ultimate 3 times. Okay, so we're about an hour into this stream. Alright, so we've gotten as much of the event as we currently can do today done. So let's get some of these side missions done. Well, actually, since I have given you all an hour, do you think you all can take pity on me and let me, like, quit the stream a little bit earlier today because of like how tired I am? Because I would be delighted. I don't feel like I could give you all the level of content that you all deserve because of how tired I am. I'm sure this episode has sounded very monotone and I haven't been as enthusiastic as I could be because of how tired I am. But I at least wanted to show you the new event if I was going to if I was gonna call it quits for right now, because I wanted to show you the event. I wanted you to see like the new character that got released and see if we could pull him or not, which we were successful in doing. So now we just need to do, oh wait, we might have enough to wish one time on his weapon banner potentially from the event. We might have enough stellar jade for it. Oh, not even close. Yeah, we only have like 6 pulls. Alright, but I wanted to do some wishes, but I'm sorry guys, I'm just too conked out. I'm not giving you anywhere near the energy you deserve. So I'm gonna call it for today. We might do an extra long on Sunday to make up for this. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day, a lovely night. Anyone who is about to have any his humming is delightful. Any like holidays soon, I wish your holidays well. If anyone's going on vacation soon, I wish those well too. And also make sure that you drink a lot of water and go to sleep and like have some kind of sleep schedule if you can. It is so important. I am going to literally fall flat on my bed and pass out probably. So I hope you all, I've already said this, you can tell how like out of it I am. All right, everyone, have a good day and good night and goodbye.